Hello everyone, welcome to Dodles Live. My name is Claudia, and if you have not joined us before, we go live on Instagram Monday through Friday and give you guys a first look at the new app called Dodles. Dodles is the all-new animation app that makes it fast, fun, and easy for you to draw, animate, and share what you create with your friends. So I didn't ask you guys a poll on the Instagram story. We just got out of a business meeting, so I decided for today's Dodle, I am going to make this animation to commemorate Stan Lee. So you guys may have seen on the internet yesterday that he passed away at the age of 95. I'm a huge Marvel fan. Whenever there's a new movie in theaters, I have to see it opening night. Like, follow all of the actors on Twitter and Instagram or whatever. I'm obsessed. So I was like kind of tearing up at my desk when I heard about it. So I decided that today's animation should probably find a way to honor Stan Lee. So if you guys have questions while we are making the animation, feel free to ask me, or Zeb is on camera. So if you guys have any questions during the live stream, let us know. We'd love to answer those for you. If you start watching the live stream and you think, okay, I need to make my own Marvel related Dodle, you can totally do that by going to the link in our profile, filling out those 5 easy questions, and then within about 40 hours you'll receive an email that gets you access to the app in beta. We are in beta just because we're testing some things out, getting some bugs out before it's in the App Store for everyone to use. So you get to be one of the first people to try out the app, so don't wait. We have in-app tutorials, so if you start out and you don't know where to start, you can go into the app and watch some quick tutorials that'll help. Otherwise, we do these walkthroughs every day, so you guys can feel free to ask those questions. And if you're already making Dodles, you already have the app and you love it, you can use the hashtag Dodles on Instagram, tag us in what you post, and we will share it in our Instagram stories. So this is a Dodle I had started working on before. I originally had it shaped like a comic book and had them all talking to each other. But I think what I want to do is have all of these characters like start in a group and then spread out. And what I'm gonna eventually do is draw a picture of Stan Lee in the center, and then have like the words "thank you" come up, and then the dates that he was alive. So kind of just like all of the superheroes in his universe thanking him. And I might draw Black Panther or Winter Soldier or even some of the X-Men. Who knows where how many of these we can add in one animation, but I do want to send Captain America's shield to the bottom, and I'm gonna make it smaller, and I'm just gonna attach it to Cap so that those two move as a unit. Now we have Hulk, and we have Iron Man and Spider-Man. I drew all of these in Dodles, so you guys can totally... Hi, Cole! Oh my gosh, I love you! Cole's one of my favorite people in the whole world, so... yeah, but you guys can totally draw these within the app as well. I did base these off of like a tutorial online, but everything is made from scratch. So if I can do it, you guys can totally do it as well. And if you drill in, you can see all of the different layers that it took to make some of these. There are a ton of layers, so it does take a little while, but it's honestly worth it. So just for like a test animation, I think I would just bring these all in the center, and actually I think I'm gonna rotate Spidey's head a little bit. We all have Peter Parker, Tom Holland. So when you click on an item, you go to the lightning bolts in the upper right-hand corner, and then our animation menu populates on the left-hand side. And I'm just gonna have Spider-Man come up, come out, come back up again, and then hop. And then I'm just gonna say that that's okay. It takes about 6 seconds. I'm actually gonna move him out of frame from the start, so it's kind of like he drops on in. Now if we push play, that should be the only thing that moves. Okay. You only see him a little bit, so that didn't work out like I thought it would. So I'm gonna click next, and then that highlights the animation in the timeline. I'm gonna click the move button, the up arrow, and then just trash, and I'm gonna start that all over again. So if I zoom out, we can see that Spider-Man's down there. Click on that. You have to tap on an item before you start animating it. So then I'm gonna use the lightning bolts in the upper corner and push move and make that animation again. So now if we push play, we see him, which is good.
Oh yeah.
I like it a lot. And we could always have webs shoot out when he comes in, which I think would be really cool. And if I were gonna do a web, I'll just show this for you guys in case you wanna make your own. I'm using the pen. I'm gonna make the width size a little bit smaller. And I'm actually gonna use the ruler tool first. So if you didn't see how I did that, I clicked on the pen, went to the paintbrush, and now I'm gonna click the ruler. I'm just gonna draw some quick lines. Like that. And maybe I'll do one more. Then I'm gonna take away the ruler and I'm just gonna draw in some lines to make it look like a web.
Sorry about that, guys.
Everyone wants to know what's going on at Dodles. All right, so this is just the really quick version of how I would make a web. And so then I would maybe try to redo this animation and group that together. Or I can actually have this right here and I'm gonna put it on the bottom. And if you click the 3 dots in the lower right-hand corner and then click on this like eye that says 100%, I'm gonna have it start as invisible and then push the screen OK stack to solidify it. And then I'm gonna lightning bolt to animate it and I'm gonna click the visibility tool. We're gonna have that go like this.
Oh yeah.
So then when Spidey comes in, his web appears, disappears. Yeah, so I like that a lot. But you guys can do this. I mean, these drawings, these heads did take me a little bit of while to get them right, but that's just because I'm not naturally a digital artist. So if you guys are artsy fartsy, you'll definitely be better at it.
Look at that skill. That line.
My lines honestly aren't super clean, but I use a lot of the freeform shape tool to fill in some of the bigger parts. And then I just use the brush tool to like fill in the skin. But I start always with just the black outline of how I want things to go. So do you guys have any questions for me? You can make the Marvel logo really simply by making a red square. Ooh. And editing that and then creating like a rectangle. And then going to your drawing tools, changing the color to white, keeping the ruler on so that your letters are straight, and then making the text kind of thick. And we'll zoom in a little bit and you can start. It's just the words Marvel in white text on a red block, and that's their logo. So if you guys are sad about Stanley like I am, you can make one of these animations today to honor and celebrate the man who is resting in power. And then whenever you want to do a round line, I just tap the ruler tool off. Were you gonna say something, Zeb?
I was gonna say I like that resting in power.
Yeah. A great man, a creative man too. So if you guys don't think that creativity is valuable, we would never have the Marvel Universe without Stan Lee. And that shows you how important creativity is. All right, so this is just a really quick, I would make it a little bit cleaner. I'm gonna shrink that a little bit, and like that. So that essentially looks like the Marvel logo. I dragged my finger or my stylus across both of the items to group them. If I drag that down, I can put it in the center here. So then when all the animating is happening, all of that would be going on around it. So if I want Captain America to jump up and down or to move like that, then we can see Spidey move, we can see Cap move around the logo. We also have a Facebook group. So if you're on Facebook, search Dodles Community and you should be able to find us. It's a place for artists and creatives to share what they've been working on, talk about arts, and share their dodles that they've been making. So if you're shy about sharing your dodles on Instagram, I don't know why you would be, but just in case you are, you can share them on our Facebook group and we'll give them lots of love. And like I said at the beginning of the live stream, if you're making dodles and putting them up on Instagram, you should use the hashtag dodles, and we will put it up in our Instagram story and give you a shout out. We love to promote people who are using our app. So And if you guys have any issues signing up for the app, or you have feedback on the app that you want to tell us about, you can shoot us a DM, or you can shoot us an email at chat@dodls, and we would love to walk you through some of those problems and take that feedback to our team so we can make the app even better. Yeah. All right, that is all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining us on Dodles Live. We will be back again tomorrow afternoon with another live stream, so we will see you then. Bye.